Good morning, my student. I'm Anna. Today I'm going to talk about packet switching and circuit switching. And here's the 4 topics. The definition of circuit switching and packet switching. Circuit switching vs packet switching. Difference between circuit switching and packet switching, and the pros and cons of the circuit switching. First, definition of packet switching. Packet switching transmits data across digital networks by breaking down into blocks or packets for more efficient transfer using various network devices. Like a table, it can be divided to many parts. Such as table surface, people always choose to transport them by train because it is relatively heavier than other parts. However, trucks are often used to transport table legs since they are more fragile. When reached the destination, both the surface and legs could be assembled back together. Circuit switching is a dedicated connection path between the sending and receiving devices, such as the human's nervous system sense of touch. When we accidentally touch something with heat, our brain will instantly send a message of pain and heat, and we will immediately take our hands away from it without even thinking of its heat. And next, the advantage and disadvantage of circuit switching. One of the advantages of circuit switching networks is security. Circuit switching networks are more secure than packet switching networks due to having only 2 communicating parties on a dedicated circuit. Such as the nervous system, when people touch something with heat, people will keep their fingers away immediately. It keeps people safe from injuries. However, the drawback is latency. Extra time is required to establish a connection before data is sent. For example, some people have nervous damage which they feel no pain, or some people are born with no pain. So when people has a serious illness, their sense of pain will inform the brain of its injury, whereas for people who do not have a sense of pain will result in a pretty dangerous situation for them. Then circuit switching vs packet switching. In our daily life, when we need to charge our devices, Wi-Fi connect or link USB, then we will use circuit switching. The same for us to receive information to our brain. Inversely, we use packet switching to download a document, game, or to have a video meeting, like we decide how we transport the items depends on their magnitude. And then difference between circuit switching and packet switching. Firstly, paths are different. Circuit switching has physical path, whereas packet switching doesn't. Such as the railway, take Beijing Subway Line 9 for example. If you want to arrive to the National Library station from Keyiwei Station, you only have one way. By the way, if there's no special condition, it always doesn't change. All packets travel independent in packet switching, however circuit switching doesn't, that it uses one same path. For example, people use various ways to deliver the packages instead of using one path. Thirdly, circuit switching reserves the entire bandwidth in advance. Nevertheless, packet switching doesn't reserve. To cite a case, you may have been interrupted when you were finishing a document. The system won't automatically save it for you, but now it has improved. Bandwidth wastage. Circuit switching has that, yet packet switching doesn't. Such as the customer service robot, a number of problems of human beings can be solved by robots, which greatly save artificial time. And the last one, Packet switching supports store and forward transmission, while circuit switching doesn't. Take Baidu NetDisk for example. Baidu NetDisk will automatically transfer information to the cloud. That's all for my speech. Thank you so much.